drafts so far. I'm not really sure. I think I like the Squirtle Squad's draft better.
Yeah.
I do like that Clockwork Skywrath combination we thought through. I like the Terrorblade. Obviously, he's overpowered at the moment, and as long as somebody can play him, then that could be interesting to see. So obviously, there's a lot of tankiness here on Stressful Gaming. So.
Yeah.
What's Kyler want?
Friend of the show, Kyler, just informed me that I still had the black match schedule up on the stream. So for about the past 2 minutes, everyone has seen a black screen on Twitch. So
you should have left. You should have left Cheeks and I in charge. Did you think through this?
Well, you wouldn't have been able to change anything. So
well, we would have just done. I don't know. We would have made it work. Like I said, we don't need to see anything. We would have just brought the game to life.
Yeah,
would have brought the game to life through audio.
But yeah, let's talk about the draft some more, Ben. Do you have any side that you're favoring right now?
I think I just said that. I don't think
you did. What did you say? I wasn't paying attention.
I like the Squirtle Squad better.
Okay.
But if they're listening to this, everybody else already knows what I said.
Yeah.
So. I think the thing that Stressful Gaming has going for them is that they're very tanky. But outside of that, I don't know if I love it.
Yeah, I would agree.
It's entirely melee, which is interesting.
I do like the Lifestealer to... yeah, I do like the Lifestealer to deal with the tankiness of the Brewmaster.
Yeah, but you need all this other stuff too? I just don't know. I think... How are they going to get farm against any ranged heroes? I hope that Squirtle Squad gets another ranged hero of some sort to take advantage of this, because this just seems like a mismatch.
So far, everyone has a lot of melee heroes, right? So Terrorblade's kind of half and half.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think
I don't like that in general. I don't think I'd like to see some ranged here.
So I think Doom, his ultimate will be really good against the Skywrath Mage and the Clockwork. Heck, and the Brewmaster to prevent the Brewmaster split.
I do like the Doom pick, and I guess maybe I'm guessing they're gonna have to rely on a Blink Dagger here and there. They're probably gonna have to blink in a Tidehunter, and if they do that, they'll be okay as long as the whole team's there to get ravaged.
Ooh, I think this Rubik pick is a smart idea. I do like that pickup.
Steal that Ravage, steal Doom.
I was just about to say
Ember Spirit.
Okay,
wow.
They're going for the 5 melee lineup here.
I don't like it. Do you like that? I don't like that at all.
Well, Ogre Magi and Ember Spirit are they're like half ranged because Ogre Magi has a lot of ranged spells and Ember Spirit has a Sleight of Fist. But I was going to say the Tide Hunter.
You're relying on that Tide. You're relying on that Tide to get the Ravage off. I think that's basically what this is going to hold. The whole thing's going to rely around that.
Until Squirtle Squad picked up the Rubik, I was going to say that Stressful Gaming, they do have great counter initiation with the Tide Hunter, because if they get the Clockwork Cogs and the Skywrath ultimate off, they can just pop the Ravage and turn the fight around. But now with the Rubik pick, that makes it a little bit harder. So
I'm definitely based on the draft. It's Squirtle Squad all the way. That's the
I do like their draft a little bit more as well. So. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and introduce.
Immediate smoke from Dire.
Oh boy,
Dire. Look out!
I wish I could see your camera.
We'll see what plays out here, and then we'll go ahead and introduce the teams.
Now, do you think they're gonna try and hide in the Roche pit? No, because Roche is already there.
It looks like they might be actually.
I think they're going in just for aggressive start.
I think they're gonna go ahead and ward up the jungle. I think is what's going on here.
Oh man.
They did get the ward up right away.
From last game, it's definitely early vision.
30 seconds to battle.
Jungle vision has definitely benefited.
Oh, poor Stressful Gaming. They know that they got outdrafted. They say we call it Stressful Gaming for a reason. All right, I feel like Stressful Gaming is on the Noobs Ask Noobs level here.
I don't know if we'd ever pick an all-melee lineup. We don't know.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and introduce Stressful Gaming here. We do have Bosana Cat on the Doom. We have Sentry on Lifestealer. And we have Mammoth Coon on the Ogre Magi. We have Zero on the mid lane Ember Spirit with a really cool Ember Spirit Fortune's coin for his back, which is, I like that. And we do have Shiny Pidgeotto. Hashtag Zero sucks. On the Tidehunter. Ben, do you want to introduce the Dire for us?
No, that's okay. We'll let Cheeks do it.
Well
All
played.
right, on the dire side, we have Squirtle Collector Keith playing the Rubik. We have KBK playing the Skywrath Mage. We have Bimbat Boop playing the Brewmaster. Game is Hard on Clockwork, and Blue on Terrorblade.
Okay, thank you. I think I can't actually click on anyone. So, Cheeks, if you could take over the casting for just a moment, I'm going to disconnect and reconnect.
Oh
Okay,
boy,
definitely.
can you do that?
All
I don't
right.
know if you can come back. This might be our chance, Cheeks.
This is our chance.
This is us casting. This is us. So we've got a
All right,
tri-lane now. You see that tri-lane? That's
Oh,
three
yeah, I see
people in
that
one lane,
tri-lane.
Cheeks. Three people.
I do see that. That's what we call a safe lane tri-lane, I guess.
I think. Well, I
A
don't know.
defensive tri-lane, is that what we call
Defensive
it?
tri-lane, perhaps. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
But
And
all we know
definitely
is that that's something we don't know how to deal with. That's what we
Oh,
know.
no, that's not a
That's
solo.
just-
Yeah, we do have a solo off lane. Solo off lane.
Yeah, you got it against Tide. So just Tide
which is
against.
gonna.
He's gonna get high leveled, right? That's a plus.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
lots of levels.
definitely.
Yeah.
And especially if he can kind of set up those battery cog or the power cogs. Yes, those big
The power whatevers. Yeah, those things.
that shock you and steal all your mana.
That'd be
Especially
great.
against the Ogre Magi, that'll really sort of be a thorn in Ogre Magi's
It might even be
proverbial
a thing. It
giant
could be a thing.
flabby side.
It could be
So-
a thing.
I
Yes,
can't.
but yeah, definitely.
I can't actually click on anyone other than Clockwork now, so I don't know what's going on.
They're great.
So I
Well,
can
if
at
you'd like
least
me to-
move around.
But why
the
did you
map.
come back? You can't come. You keep coming back. We keep
No.
having control of this, Brian. Don't worry. You're worrying too much. We can
Okay,
take
it looks
control.
like we've got a smoked up Skywrath Mage coming here for the kind of pointing out the DD rune. Looks like Rubik. No, Skywrath's gonna take it.
Okay,
Uh,
interesting.
yep.
We'll see how that plays
There we
out.
go.
I think that.
And it
everyone's
looks like
in
we're
trouble.
going to have an Ember
gank.
Spirit being
Oh,
ganked
yeah.
too. A
Boom.
concussive shot and the
Gank
arcane
here.
bolt going to go down. Lift is going to be used from the Rubik,
Nice lift.
and he is going to get the
Oh, put him out
bolas,
of
but that is
position.
not going to help out at
Oh.
all. And we do have Skywrath
A
Mage getting
definite
first
dire.
blood on the Ember Spirit.
First blood.
I'm getting the sense here that SG, or excuse me, the EOD is just outmatched.
Stressful gaming. Yeah.
Stressful game.
Yeah, stressful. Yeah, I don't know what the EOD is in the corner. Does anybody else have that?
That was their old tag.
Uh,
They can't change it quite yet.
Oh yeah. Well, SG.
Ben,
seems
we're
like they're in
supposed to be
trouble. It just seems like
impartial sportscasters here.
I'm impartially saying that they're outmatched. That's what I'm saying. They seem like they're outmatched.
That is not
And
the
I like
definition
guys.
of out.
I'm not going to
outmatched
go
here.
that far. I'm not going to
You're
go
not
that
going to say
far.
that yet.
No, I'm
Well,
not going
'cause
to go
I
that
think-
far. I'm
I
not going to
think
say
that
that this is.
Do you
I'm
see
not
where
gonna say
Ember
that this
is?
game
Ember's
has
already
been-
in trouble. Yeah.
Well, yeah, of course, but I'm not going to say that this game has turned into cave shooting just yet. I think.
Well, we'll see. If I'm going
It's
to put my
still
money on
very
something,
early.
it's on Squirtle.
Ben, we're supposed to root for everyone. We're losing viewers because of you.
I'm rooting, Brian. I'm rooting for SG, but Squirtle's going to win the game. That's the clarification here. Okay.
Wow,
It's
rough
impartial,
day
isn't
from Ben. Had a tough day at work, so of course
I
he's
did.
going to be a little salty towards everyone.
But
here.
I'm impartially saying that Squirtle is going to win the heck out of this, but I'm rooting for SG. I don't think
okay.
there's nothing partial about that.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the creep score right now. Currently, we've got Terrorblade on top with 22 last hits, 10-9.
What team is Terrorblade on?
He's on the Dire. Have you been
Wow,
watching
which
this
is,
game?
yeah, which is, but no, just tell me, is that just Team Squirtle? That's Team Squirtle.
Yeah,
isn't
that's Squirtle Squad.
Yeah.
And then followed by.
Ben,
by
can you
Stressful-
not even look at the top bar and go, "Oh,
it?
he's on
it
the
was,
dire"?
It was a sarcastic question. I know the answer to the question.
I don't think you
question
do
was to
here,
drive a
Ben.
point home.
I
It
don't
was to
know,
drive a
Ben.
point
I don't know.
Oh, Brian, it's just one of those.
I don't know.
So, now there's two
Yeah.
guys just chilling. They're wasting a lot of time there, just chilling and waiting for their move to do whatever they're gonna do. You guys see that? There's a Rubik and a Skywrath just chilling.
They are waiting
they're
to
waiting.
gank this Ember
They're-
Spirit pretty
They've
hard.
been
really
waiting
wait.
for like 2 minutes now.
I think they're waiting to
There they
snipe
go.
the
Oh, here
courier.
they go.
maybe.
Here we go.
Bolas
Here
are
we
going to
go.
be,
Oh,
or
this is
Searing
just-
Chains are going to be thrown down here. Arcane Bolt is going to be used. The concussive shot has
Oh,
gone down.
there's
The toss is going to be used, and that's going to be another
Oh,
dead
that
Ember
poor
Spirit.
guy.
Oh, he is juking
Oh, my.
just a
No,
little
he
bit.
didn't
Doom
juke
is going to
enough.
go ahead and
A
walk in
little
here,
bit.
and I feel like Doom might
Oh,
also be giving up
Doom.
his life here.
No, Doom's fine.
Doom's fine.
He's all right.
Doom's
No,
fine.
He's okay.
And I really wish I
Rubik and
could.
Skywrath had to get out of there after that.
I'm sad to
for
see
sure.
that though, because as you know, I'm impartially rooting for Team SG. So
I really wish I could click on other things.
Well, let me tell you, it looks like we've got some tangos
Watch out, Ember.
Iron Branch,
Again.
a ward on the Ogre Magi. On the Ember Spirit here, we've got a bottle, we've got a Stout Shield, Iron Branch, and it looks like he's been pulled 2 tangos.
I want to take it back a notch. You know, we haven't talked about the Iron Branch as oh boy, never
And
mind.
the,
Look at this.
Here we go.
The
He's
Searing
fine.
Chains
Brewmaster
and
looking
the
like he was
and the
in-
Flame Guard is going to be used from Ember Spirit and just kind of
And nothing
harass
happens.
Brewmaster out a little bit, but yeah, nothing much
Well,
is
it
going to
got,
come
yeah,
of it.
Derek Brewmaster.
And the Fire Blast is going to be used against the Rubik. And
Nothing
Ogre Magi
happens.
does pick up that double damage rune.
Yeah.
But anyways, so the Iron Branch has not been an item of the week yet for us. But what do you guys think overall?
I think it's pretty cool.
It's
Yeah,
I don't know, it's a branch, Ben.
That little
It's an
bundle
Iron
of
Branch,
sticks.
Brian. Get it right. Iron Branch. Plus
I
one.
think it's fascinating that a little bundle of sticks could make you that great. Oh, looks like
Yeah.
Rubik's got caught out here.
The
Oh.
Terrorblade CS is in full effect here. He has already pushed down the Tier 1 top tower, so that is not what you want to let Terrorblade do.
Yeah, what's Terrorblade got right now? He's got his power treads up. He's got a
Ring of
Aquila.
Aquila. At
He's got
7 minutes in, that's doing
2
pretty
iron
good.
branches. Yeah, that's pretty good. And power treads. Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
A real nice start there. And rightly so. I mean, 44 last hits, 16 denies. He's doing the work, that's for sure.
So yeah, I feel like on the side of Stressful Gaming, they're just letting this Terrorblade get free farm, which he excels at. You know, he's an illusion-based hero, so he excels at farming up and split pushing. And yeah, I think they need to be trying to put some aggression on the Terrorblade.
It's really interesting that we've really just sort of got the. Seems like the.
And in the mid lane, the
Sky
Ember
Wrath.
Spirit will eat a concussive shot and an arcane bolt, but he does have the flame guard up, so he is going to do just fine against that.
We've seen a lot of roaming Rubik and Skywrath here.
Mhm.
They're just
Do
sort
some
of like,
success too. I mean, they've
yeah,
had some
they've
success
had great
with that.
success. Yeah, they know where to go. They work great together.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, and we are about 8 minutes into the game, and already the Squirtle squad, they are doing quite well on farm and in net worth. They have already started to pull ahead, so
Terrorblade has 54 at 8 minutes.
That's
CS.
pretty
Wow.
good.
That's insane.
that's pretty good.
He's been pretty much able to.
And we do have Rubik and Skywrath Mage rotating down in against this Lifestealer. He
there.
does pop the Rage, so he's not going to eat that Arcane Blast, and will survive that just fine, but it looks like they are going to go ahead back in, and Ogre Magi is walking in a very precarious path here.
I describe it as a
Oh, and the cogs are going to miss. He tried to catch
Cogs are
the Ogre
coming.
Magi in the cogs, but kind of trapped himself in tower range, and he is going to go ahead and eat an Ignite from Ogre Magi, and I can't help but think that gank attempt was not quite as successful as they would have liked.
Radiant's
Yeah, I don't think we can.
I think
count
Doom
out
might be in
Stressful
trouble
Gaming
here.
yet.
Do you guys see this over here? with
Skywrath Mage is rotating in
Yeah,
on the
he's gonna
Doom,
back
and
off.
he is going to back off, yeah.
Yeah.
Now Skywrath.
Oh, yeah,
Tables
Skywrath
turned.
might be.
And the
Caught
Ancient
out
Seal is
here.
going to be
Oh.
thrown down on the
yeah,
on the
there
Ember
we go.
Spirit, and they are going to get the kill on the Ember Spirit, and finally on the Skywrath Mage, and this Skywrath Mage, which has just been causing so much trouble for Stressful Gaming, has finally gone down.
That was a big mistake. You can't. You guys are way. They were way ahead, and then did that. I'm glad though, because I'm
Well, that's
partially
the-
rooting for SG. So
That's the risk of the roaming supports, right? I mean,
It is.
You might get caught out. You know.
you might
I think they might want to just go back to.
and not roaming and just
Yeah,
supporting.
just pushing their lanes. Yeah, just pushing their lanes and kind of helping push down towers.
Cheeks, how do you feel about roaming supports? Or maybe in
I've
the,
never
maybe
had
in
it
the
with great
context
amount
of
of
this game.
success.
Okay.
The most successful games I've had have been sticking with the hard carry the whole time and just making sure that they stay alive.
Right.
That's pretty
Jared,
much it.
Jared tends to be the roaming supporter. You
Yeah,
have
yeah,
in
yeah.
the past, and that tends to go pretty well sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I try and stick with the basics. I always got harassed by in my early games playing support by the carries saying, "Why aren't you supporting me?" So
Yeah, I do like what this
I've got
Skywrath
some
Mage
PTSD
and
there.
I do like what this Skywrath Mage and Rubik are doing. They are Just
They're
kind of a
smoked up
two-man.
again.
Yeah, they're kind of a two-man ganking squad and also a
They
dewarding squad.
could be taking advantage of getting Doom. I think that might be their target. Not sure. He's pretty low on life at the moment.
No, he's gonna make it.
But
He's
they've
gonna
really
back
just
out. He's not
been-
committing to that.
They've really just been making so much space for Terrorblade to farm up. He's
With
already
82 last hits.
he's already got a Yasha and power treads.
slightly
so
after, slightly over 10 minutes.
this
That's
Terrorblade is
ridiculous.
going to be a huge issue if they don't get some ganks.
A
and
Yasha,
control this
Aquila,
guy.
and power.
I think
Tread.
it's almost too late to control him. 85 last
Yeah.
hits already at this point, and just farming like crazy. Already level 9. I think he's more than just maybe going to be an issue. I think he's an issue.
I think he is the issue.
I would
I
agree.
think
I
he is
think
the
he's-
issue.
And in the
think
top
he's gonna
lane,
catch up?
it looks like Ember Spirit is trying to
Ember
do.
Spirit?
Nah, he's just going to go ahead and teleport out. He
He's
says,
getting
"I
out
want
of there."
nothing to do with Terrorblade." And Skywrath
Free
Mage, while we were
Terrorblade.
at it, did get a kill on the Doom, but the Doom was put on the Brewmaster, so I'm not sure if it's going to tick off and do enough damage to Brewmaster. It's going to be
Oh.
close here.
I think it might.
And they're able to
There.
deny.
Oh, deny.
Rubik just
That
denied
was
the
pro.
Brewmaster.
That was great.
That was pro.
Is that the
well
first
done.
deny that we've had here? A hero deny in the We Like Dota tournament?
No, we had a hero deny in our match.
Yep,
Our
we
Wow.
did. We did see one.
It wasn't
other
our
one
team,
happen,
was it?
but
No, it wasn't
No.
our team.
Not enough foresight to do that.
That is
Yeah,
the
of
risk
course
that you
not.
run though when you start using the Doom ultimate, and the person you're chasing down runs away. It is very easy to deny. And guys, I wish you
Oh,
could
so
see
this
my
is a-
interface. It's going crazy right now.
This is a night of firsts here. This is the first Rubik pick in the WLBL.
Wow, interesting. Yeah, I would have thought he would have
So-
been picked more often. He's such a versatile
Yeah.
hero there.
He really does. He has a lot of utility. You really got to be on top of it, though.
I'm definitely
Lot of
going to
games
need to
over it.
restart my game after after this
Right,
match.
just leave. No, don't wait. Just let Cheeks and I just be unsupervised for a bit. It'll
I
be
can't
great.
do that, Ben. That's not a good idea.
Ah, that's what the viewers want, bro.
That is
Give
not
us
what
the
anyone
keys.
wants, Ben. Nobody
It's
wants
what they
that.
Give
want.
us the keys.
No.
Give us the keys to the castle.
So they continue. Dire.
And Ember Spirit's going to go ahead and try and catch out Clockwork, but he goes ahead and puts down those power cogs, and I think he'll get away safely, no problem.
Oh yeah.
Good reaction there with those power cogs.
I'm gonna ask Kyler. Kyler, do you think you want a Cheeks and Ben unsupervised, unsupervised, whatever you call this thing?
Well,
Casting?
you guys can go rogue and go make your own stream. Nobody's stopping
Well,
you.
ours would be the noob cast, where we explain
Yeah.
how the game works. That'd be nice.
I don't even know if it'd be that good.
You'd
at
start
that.
making
It would
like,
be-
oh, and a
it'd be
Ravage
below
is
it.
going to catch out two from Squirtle Squad, and the Doom is going to go ahead and doom up the Brewmaster. Let's see if
Are
they have the
gonna
burst
deny
damage
this
to bring
guy?
him down.
I don't think so.
Oh.
And
Oh,
yes, Doom
no.
did get the kill on the Brewmaster, but
Almost
I'm not
denied.
sure if they want to keep chasing this out. The Rubik and the Clockwork might be able to turn this around, but it
We've
looks
got
like
a
they're just going to
Terrorblade
go
that's
ahead
just
and
going
let it
ahead
go.
and pushing the heck out of things. By the way, so when
Yeah,
all
he
this
is
going on,
absolutely dominating this lane. He is real close to a Manta style, and when that comes out, that's when it gets real, boys. When he gets the
Yeah.
Manta style.
127 last hits at 13 minutes.
That's pretty legit. That's legit.
Wow.
So
It's yeah.
they know what's going on there.
What's his gold? Current gold.
His current
his
net
net
worth
worth
is about 7.5k
2,000
gold.
ahead of other people.
Yeah.
Almost 2,400 above everybody else.
So Terrorblade
wait
is
till
going to
he
go
gets
ahead
into
and
these
TP
fights.
back to base.
He's got the Manta now. I mean, this
Yeah.
is game over. This is not good.
Yeah,
called the level 0, so-
I'm not sure quite what they're going to be able to do against this Terrorblade, and he hasn't even been showing up for any fights yet. And this tier
They
2
haven't
top
needed
tower
him. He
is
hasn't had to be
already
there.
at about 25% health.
I know SG has the kill lead, but I think that is so irrelevant at this point with the Terrorblade being so out of control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The concussive shot and the arcane bolt is going to catch out Doom, and Ogre Magi does TP in here. Not sure if that was a wise TP or not. I haven't necessarily. Have you guys seen any
This tower is
clockwork?
gonna melt.
Have you guys seen any
Oh,
clockwork
yeah.
hook shots yet?
Not successful ones.
So I'm wondering, how does this get countered? How does this sort of distracting, sort of aggressive kind of play with with taking all the focus off the farmer, get counters. It's just
And the
It's
Brewmaster
banning.
Split is going to
You
be
have
used.
to ban
Hookshot is going to be
Terrorblade.
used on one of the
Yeah.
creeps to bring Clockwork up there.
Yeah, the key
And
is
that's
to
a dead
ban him.
Tide Hunter, so that's 3 down on the side of Stressful Gaming.
That's what the pros figured out already, Cheeks. You know, they just ban the heck out of the guy, and you can't do it.
Yeah.
This tower's gonna melt up here too.
Oh man. Oh,
After they melt the Ember Spirit. Here.
Terrorblade does try and get away, but to no avail.
Triple kill.
And
kill, man.
Let's wait
yeah,
till that,
I
the
feel
blitz
like
runs out.
to kind of answer your question, Cheeks, I think
Trying to
Squirtle
Backdooring it
Squad
almost.
they won the draft. They won in drafting,
Yeah,
and then
definitely.
also yeah, I think
He's,
they just
really, it's a futile attempt on this this tower though, isn't it?
yeah.
not
Terrorblade
gonna
is
take that out.
obviously he's
Yeah,
really
he's not gonna
good.
take that.
Blue's really good at farming up, so I think they maybe should have been a little more active in ganking Terrorblade in the early game. But yeah, when one team is definitely way better than the other.
Well, I mean, and you have the Skywrath and the Rubik just constantly harassing pretty much every other lane. You know, drawing
Who
attention
is Blue
everywhere
though?
else.
Blue doesn't have the Squirtle thing in front of him. Is this?
He might
is
be
this
a
kind of
stand-in.
plant?
He might
Is
be a
actually
pro.
Might be a pro
We got some
gamer.
bottle
Do you know
shooting.
anything about Blue?
It might be Arteezy.
It could be. Could be a pro gamer coming in.
Clearly,
He's friends with the
Clearly.
pro, huh?
slumming it here in the
Guys
WRC.
are like, I don't know what that means, Brian. Stop sending me messages. We're talking.
Sorry, I sent you that penis emoticon.
Yeah, that was weird. Send it back. Take it back.
Take it back. But yeah, I feel like Stressful Gaming, they might want to
Oh.
consider doing a Roshan
They're
if they
catching
can
up
find an
this-
opening somewhere. But they are going to go ahead and catch out
If
this
they can take
Brewmaster,
this-
so that's a nice little pickup
Are they
there.
gonna push this tower? They probably should. I don't know where
Radiant's bottom tower
Tide
is
and
under attack.
Ogre are going.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Just getting out of the way
Dire's
in
middle
advance.
tower is under attack.
I can say that my UI has permanently switched over to Terrorblade as who I have selected.
That's who I would want to be following,
Yeah.
Brian. So success story
Yeah.
there. That's great.
Well, I can still move
Yeah.
my camera around. I just can't click on anyone else.
You don't need to know anything else. Cheeks and I have this. We have this handled.
Yeah, look at that. So
Dire's middle tower has been denied.
Denying towers left and right. It's great.
Looking
Good
good,
job,
definitely.
Ben. You called that one.
I did.
definite solid play from the Germans tonight.
So if you want to know what Tidehunter has, he has a Tango, it's 5 Tangos, 2 Iron Branches, and then less important, an Arcane Boots.
Well, what's our Doom got here? He's sort of the number 2 in net worth. He's got
Yes.
himself a Hand of Midas. He's got the Plate Mail. He's got the Phase Booth, the Ring of Protection, and a Stout Shield. So I'm
I like
assuming
what
that
he
Plate
has.
Mail.
That looks fun, doesn't it? That looks like a fun.
It looks like a good time. So I'm assuming this Plate Mail is going to be going into an Assault Curious, or
I would think
perhaps
so.
he's going to go for Shivas. Maybe
Curious
just to slow
choice.
things down.
Very curious
But
choice.
the Curious, yes, Assault Curious.
Tidehunter does have that Blink Dagger though, that's a nice little pickup.
That is
Who
who's
is
drawn all
scribbling
over
on the map?
here?
Who is doing that?
I have no idea.
Ben, I'm
Ben,
just
is that
gonna
you?
kick you out of here.
I don't know why you have to assume it's me. That doesn't make any sense.
Well,
it could
it's-
be the other
it's not
casters. We
Cheeks
don't
or
know how
I.
this works.
It's definitely
Do you know how
not the
this
other.
works?
Could be the
It
other
does.
casters.
I do know how
Do
it
we know how
works,
this
and it's
works?
not the other
Oh,
casters.
Okay. Okay. Well, I didn't, so there we go. All right. That tower's gone.
That's a dead tower.
Radiant
Yes,
structures
for
are
sure.
fortified.
What do you think? They're going to go all the way to tier 3
Ben, I
here.
can't help but feel that you do bring a certain level of saltiness and just general disarray and
Some people would call it charm, I think.
charm. Yes, that's what people loved about Steve Jobs. Is the guy was just an a-hole, and they just loved that for some reason.
Exactly right.
The same sort
Hey,
of
that was a
thing.
nice
Ravage.
Tidehunter Ravage.
Yeah,
Gonna catch
yeah,
out
well, I
4
like that
there.
Ravage.
So
I like
that
that a
is
lot.
2 dead heroes on the side of the Squirtle squad, and let's see. We got some Terrorblade illusions in here
I think
doing
that's
just
gonna
a
be
ton.
it. Yeah, there's.
Those illusions just
Did you
do a
see
ton
that
of
great,
damage.
That great lift that Rubik did on. On
yeah.
I
Tidehunter.
love that move.
And he just sort of.
Definitely.
Tidehunter's animation looked great. He was just sort of hanging there like a dead fish, like a giant salmon. Looked great. Looked fantastic.
Kyler's doubting our informational ability, Cheeks. Just so you know, I don't know if you checked in on that.
Well,
So
as he should.
he said entertainment value, Entertainment value is pretty good compared to Brian's dry thing.
Oh
Well, see,
boy.
that's
He
what-
said,
well, Brian's
but
the
he said
same man, right?
informationally, he's not so sure. So,
Well, Brian's the information guy, so we don't have to worry about that, right?
well, that's what we're here for. We're for.
pretty much it.
That's
Well, here's
why
some
it's such a good parent.
information. Radiant
Tower
just
down.
lost their tier 2
Tower destroyed.
There
Yep.
we go.
That's all
How's
the
that for
information you need,
information, Kyler? Yeah,
All you need,
seriously.
buddy.
And it looks like they're going to start working on this tier 3 here.
I like to think that Stressful Gaming and Squirtle Squad are going to watch this YouTube VOD and just disown everything about We Like Dota.
Do people watch
Well,
these?
People
don't
do
think
watch
people
these,
watch
Ben,
these.
yeah.
No,
People do watch these, yeah.
I doubt it. Anyways,
Well, I think people are in it for the long haul, and not necessarily because of the sweet information we're giving them, but because of the personalities, guys.
I think that they're here
The synergies,
for
the unintended synergies.
Unintended synergies.
the charm. The charm, I think, right? That was the word we used for
This,
it.
the
The man of
Steve Jobs
temptation.
like
Yeah.
Steve Jobs like charm.
If you think they're offended, I'm not rooting against Squirtle Squad because I don't like them. I just am rooting for the underdog. That's
Yeah.
what that is, and I'm impartially rooting for SG. I don't
Yeah.
understand it. I don't understand the critique there.
You very partially did declare. Well, yeah.
It was an impartial. Just
Yeah.
it's obvious. It's
Don't
factual.
put words in his mouth, Brian. Don't
Yeah,
put
don't-
words in
I'm
his
not
Don't
putting
tell me what I
anything in.
am.
I'm not putting anything in Ben's mouth.
Gross. Okay.
Ember Spirit has completed a Battle Fury, which is going to be a real nice pickup for him. Help him do some more damage during those sleight of fists that he does. And Terrorblade's just going to work on this Radiant Jungle, and they're going to go ahead and push down this Tier 2 tower eventually, I would think. And the Clockwork
Maybe
is going to go ahead and get a hook in on...
Man.
who was that on? That was on the...
Kind of whiffed, I think.
That
really.
was on the Life Stealer. So that's going to be 2 heroes dead on the side of Stressful Gaming as they go ahead and start to
You know,
push
my
down
favorite
this Tier
piece of
2.
information. My favorite piece of information is 211 last hits now for Terrorblade.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That's information
Great.
for you, Kyler.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good. At 22 minutes.
Especially
They have the last
considering...
hit trainer in this game, right?
Yeah.
They do have a last hit trainer, yeah.
If you do the finish like the tutorial thing, but I've never had the patience to go through the tutorial.
Oh, it's a long tutorial.
I know it really is.
Well, the
I can't
standard
just
for
unlock
last...
it.
the standard for last hitting, like if you want to be
Gold
considered decent at last
Gold
hitting,
standard.
the standard is 5 per minute.
Or 50 at the 10-minute mark.
Right. So,
Okay.
I would
So
say
we're way
Blue's doing okay.
He's doing pretty good.
Yeah.
I think he might be Dendy. That's who I think he is.
Dondo.
Dondo. Yeah.
Dondo.
No,
Or
Ben,
maybe
you
maybe
cle-
he's Loda?
Ben, you clearly have no idea what's going on in the pro scene because we would call him Eternal Envy or Arteezy right now. Dendy
No.
would not.
He's playing a character outside of his norm.
Oh,
Just
right.
My
okay,
guess is-
right.
That's
My
you didn't,
guess
you didn't
is-
understand what I was saying.
I'm guessing Merlini.
Merlini.
You know, he
Are
got
these all
bored in
Korean teams?
Korea. Yeah, he's on a Korean team.
He doesn't know
So
what
he's
he's
like-
doing. Yeah,
He's like, I don't know what I'm doing here. Why am I here? I
they're
came
gonna
here
take
we
Roche
lost.
though, and this might be the end of the game here when they get Roche and start pushing. Who takes the stages? What do you think?
Skyrath.
I think
Good
you
pick.
give it to Rubik. No.
You like Rubik? Okay.
No.
I'm gonna say Tyr.
I think you give it
I
to
think
the
the Tide
courier.
Hunter's gonna blink in and steal it.
Oh, that would be great. I would love to see that.
It's not gonna happen.
It's
Oh,
not gonna
I was
be a
right. You
lot of
guys
range.
don't know anything, Kyler. Kyler, see what this is? Kyler, I had the right information. Terrorblade took that.
It's okay.
You guys were wrong on your guesses.
Where is Kyler currently? How are you getting information from Kyler?
He's in the Twitch
I don't
chat,
know.
man.
Oh, he
I
is.
don't know.
Okay.
Psychic Link.
Is
See,
Ben,
he
are you
didn't-
drunk right now?
No, not yet. No,
No. He held off on the beers because I said it.
Okay.
no I
should,
started drinking a beer. I'm drinking part of
okay.
the pumpkin beer.
Well,
I
that's
don't,
not beer.
I don't really care for
That's some
pumpkin
sort of
ales,
fruity
if I'm
drink.
being honest.
Yeah, you're weird like that. Pumpkin noodles are great.
It's the male equivalent of pumpkin spice latte, I think.
I like pumpkin spice latte. There's nothing wrong with that.
Way too sweet.
Yeah, whatever.
You know what the most pumpkin scent is supposed to be like the greatest aphrodisiac in terms of scent.
There you go, Brian.
Just so you know.
Well.
So Ben's just out to you
Yep,
know
there you go.
to be
Watch
super
out.
attractive.
Ben's gonna have some success with his wife.
I
That's
might.
right.
this
I
evening.
might, all because of the pumpkin beer.
Wow, look at all this. Look at all this.
There's a lot going on.
happening
there.
down
Stuff's
here.
happening,
See all
guys.
this stuff?
Nice
Oh,
Ravage,
beautiful
gonna catch
Ravage.
out 3
Nice
of them.
Ravage.
Let's see if they're gonna have
Mostly
some damage
illusions.
to turn it around.
Oh,
Skywrath Mage
boy.
Ultimate's gonna
Too
catch
many
out
guys.
the Life
Teasing.
Stealer. Clockwork's gonna hook in and take down Life Stealer.
It's over, guys. It's
Oh,
over.
yeah.
That's 3 dead on
Not
the
good.
side of Stressful Gaming. It took down
Partially,
the
I think
Ogre
they're gonna
Magi
go
and
Strax.
the
I think
Tide
those
Hunter.
Strax are partially going down. Look at that. Wow.
Wow.
Ben, I appreciate that you're making sure you're impartial here. You just
I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
Don't wanna,
You just can't
show
get
any
away from that.
partiality.
you're
Well,
like
there goes Doom.
you're like the Fox News of Dota 2 casting here.
Right.
Impartial and fair.
Fair and balanced.
Clear and balanced, right?
Yeah.
Doom does go ahead and buy back, but I think this tower is going to fall before he's able to get over there. We do have Ogre Magi teleporting in, and I kind of fear that Terrorblade
Going
and
for the-
Skywrath Mage are just going to blow him up, which is exactly what's going to happen.
Oh.
And we do have 3 heroes going in
Blue
against
might
the
die.
Terrorblade
Blue
here,
might-
and that's
oh,
that's
oh,
going to
no,
pop
wait.
the Aegis.
He's back. Keep going, guys.
He actually
Keep
picked
going.
it up for a reason, too. It came in handy. Who would have thought?
So we're going to have 4 heroes burst
Oh,
down
oh.
Terrorblade,
Oh,
and
there we go. Now, what kind of gold did they
That's
get for
his
that?
first
there
death,
we go.
folks.
733 gold. 773
Look at that.
gold for that
That's
death.
the bounty system in action there. That's a
Yeah.
2,700 gold swing.
yeah, Stressful Gaming did
And a
come out on top of
2,500
that.
XP swing.
Somebody just right-clicked a mech off of
little
that one,
rough.
I think.
That's right.
That's great. Good for them.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for them impartially.
Impartially, yeah. Thanks for reminding us.
I mean, just the coordination we're seeing here with Squirtle Squad. The German precision, if you will.
They're Canadian, though. You missed that word.
Yeah, you
Oh,
were
they're
in the
Canadian?
bathroom.
Oh,
They're
I
Canadian,
missed it.
yeah.
I apologize. The Canadian precision, which they're working and coordinating. their
Canadians are
attack.
known for one thing, it's precision.
Their precision.
Oh, dear. That's fun.
Clockwork and Rubik do pick off Doom while he was trying to do Ancients. But yeah, Cheeks, you were saying the communication from Squirtle Squad is quite impressive.
Well, I mean, yeah, just the coordination. I don't know about communication because I don't have a line into what they're talking about right now.
Or do you?
I don't. I really
Secrets,
don't.
Brian.
But yeah, I mean, just the way that you could see that the Rubik was leading that chase out of that team fight that was going on down at the bottom barracks, and how the Skywrath Mage just put the Mystic Flare right there, so everybody ran through it. It was just really, really great game awareness and coordination happening,
yeah.
and of course the denying, them
Right.
denying each other for sure.
That's always fun to watch. I like the
It
denying
is.
of their own heroes. It's great.
I'm always very impressed with that much coordination from a team.
And the top lane,
Which is the
Terrorblade
way it
is going to
should
go
be.
ahead and push out that tier 3 tower. And yeah, these barracks are just melting away. Ravage is going to catch
Yeah.
out 2 of them.
Oh,
And Rubik is
Oh.
getting quite low on health here. Rubik does go down. Ember Spirit does get the kill on that one. Go ahead and uses a Sleight of Fist, and Tide Hunter will go down
Ooh,
from the
and
right
that
clicks
right
from
back.
Terrorblade. Skywrath Mage is going to go down from the Ember Spirit. And
Terrorblade's running away. Blue was out of there.
yeah,
He doesn't want to have
he
anything
got
to do with
out.
hey, you
Like,
know,
no thanks.
you got to hand it to Stressful Gaming. That was a nice little hold from them. They got a nice Ravage off. Ember Spirit has a decent amount of damage now thanks to that Battle Fury. And
Terrorblade ran away because he has 4,000 gold that he's sitting on, and he probably wants to buy something with it.
Right.
Oh, and Doom does have the Assault Couriers up, so they definitely got that.
He just
attack
purchased
speed
something. What's on the
boost.
courier? Did we see what he got?
Rubik did steal Fire Blast, so he does have that going for him.
Oh, he just got his Eagle Song, so we're probably looking at a Butterfly or something coming out on Terrorblade. Boy, that's gonna be trouble. He's gonna get the Bounty Rune now, too. Dangerous situation if you're SG. I don't think SG realizes how far ahead Terrorblade is. They probably feel like they're in this more than they really are.
Well, that's how we would feel.
We would feel pretty
I
confident.
don't want to
at
put
this
our
point.
thoughts
Yeah.
and emotions onto Stressful Gaming.
What do you think they think, Brian?
I don't know. I don't have a direct line of communication into their voice chat.
You should put their thoughts on them since you won't put ours on there.
Right. Yeah, okay. Well, Ben, to answer your question, I don't know. Oh no, we just lost Cheeks and Flappin'.
No, he's still
No,
here.
I'm still here.
Oh, it says on
just-
Dolby you went offline.
No, he's
I
here.
did.
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
I can.
I'm talking at you.
I was scared.
I don't know why he has these doubts, Cheeks. I still hear you.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's just strange. Who knows? Anyways, this is the boring part where we should be talking about something else.
Okay, so pumpkin. Who would have thought that would be the sexiest scent of all
I
time?
would not. Where did you learn this? I want to know your source of information.
I swear I saw it on like a PBS thing about human sexuality.
That seems.
It
It sounds like something
seems
I'd like to
legit.
watch.
We do have a fight going on
Seems
now.
legit.
We do.
Just have your
Ogre
anniversary.
Magi is taking quite a bit of damage from the Clockwork. Skywrath Mage Ultimate's going to do a ton of work against the... and a nice Ravage going to catch out Skywrath Mage.
nice.
Skywrath
Oh,
Mage
but he
does go
got the
down, so
Ravage.
that's 2 down on the side of
got the
Squirtle
Ravage.
Squad. Clockwork is
Oh.
doomed up. I don't think he's going to die from it, and Rubik is getting quite
Rubik
low
got
here.
the
He did
Ravage.
steal the Ravage, and
Yeah.
Rubik using that Ravage, not
Oh,
going to do
man.
too much, though. Terrorblade does
Terrorblade
get
just
the
getting up.
double kill against the Lifestealer and the Doom.
They already got rats in top lane when that fight was going on.
And on the
so
back of the fight, Tidehunter did get a kill on the Rubik, so
it's
Terrorblade
irrelevant.
is just sending these illusions in, and they're just doing so much damage. There's not too much that
Wow.
Tidehunter can do here, and
Wow.
the illusions are going to take down Tidehunter. The terror is real. So to answer your
Yeah,
question, Ben, I
288.
think Stressful Gaming does know how far behind they were.
They might now. They
Oh
might now.
man, that
So-
Has
life
more than
swap.
twice as
Man.
many last hits as Ember Spirit. Now, in fairness, he's really the only one that got out of control on Squirtle Squad. That was really he won the game for him, just flat
And
out.
Radiant calls a GG.
Yeah, Terrorblade for sure. Yeah, that's definitely what happened.
And Rocher will be back in 2 minutes and 44 seconds.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing the guy again.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
So that was an 858 gold per minute lead on Terrorblade, so...
Wow.
So who did
That's
they
like
get?
the
Who
magic
is this
number.
blue guy? Is he always on their team? Is he on their roster?
I don't know. I'm
I
gonna
call it
take a look at his
shenanigans.
profile
I don't
here.
know what's going on. This doesn't.
I
seem
want to
right.
view his Dota profile.
No, he's
Yeah.
on the team. He's a registered member, so...
Okay.
Okay.